All right, welcome back to the Briones Pickleball Podcast. This is an impromptu kind of last second podcast here, Caden.
Pretty much, yeah.
We are here in Boise, Idaho, and we just got done with our inaugural 5-day VIP Pickleball Intensive.
Very important people.
And with us here, we have Amy.
Hello.
Woo-hoo.
So Amy, you were a part of our first 5-day, and it's good to have you.
Yeah, it was amazing.
From Iowa and Mexico, right?
Correct.
All right. So Amy, initial thoughts. I mean, so we literally. So by the way, if you're viewing this right now, we literally finished awards, all that stuff.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, less than 30 minutes ago. Amy, now that you've completed that, any just initial thoughts?
It was an amazing week. My brain is exploding. So once again, from the coaching background, and
Oh, what is your coaching background? Go ahead.
so I was the gymnastics coach at Iowa State University.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that the same school that Brock Purdy went to?
Yes.
Oh, I already like that
I
school.
know.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so coming in with my fundamentals that were wrong, just so important to correct them as early on as possible so that you can actually get to the next level. Because if you don't have the fundamentals, you're not going to be able to do the next shot, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So that was super important to me to learn the fundamentals that I thought I was doing most of those right and pretty much wasn't doing any of them right. So a lot to work on, a lot to process. So
Yeah.
and I'm super excited about it.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. It was between you and Emily in terms of who was going to win that most improved player. But out the gate, I actually didn't even know you were did gymnastics and even coached it. But I told Jordan, like, second day, I was like, Amy, hands down, is the most athletic person here. And
that's
it all
frustrating
makes
too.
sense. It all makes sense. But also I would say, even though gymnastics is such a difficult sport, you really, I feel like you really can't take a whole lot from gymnastics and put it into pickleball, except for maybe like the balance and the stability.
Yeah.
And
sort of the footwork, which mine's not very good. So that's not
right?
that's not a good
but
sign.
I would say your balance is really
My
good.
balance
And I
is
think
good.
that's one of the reasons why you were our first place finisher in today.
Yeah. So we did a round robin actually tournament where Caden and I actually got to coach each individual player. During tournament play. Amy here won first place. Amy, how was that experience, like getting coached on the
it was
court?
really nice to be coached during a game, let alone coached all week, right? So then to be coached in a game was phenomenal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Amy, for
You bet.
hopping on. We're gonna have someone else, but before you go, you're just your favorite part of this 5-day and why?
Oh, wow. I honestly can't choose a favorite. I mean, all the participants were amazing. The coaches were amazing. Facility's great, but just every day breaking down a different shot, practicing it, and, go home and drill.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks.
And lastly, what's your Venmo for saying all those nice things about us?
I don't have a Venmo.
Okay,
I don't
perfect.
do Facebook. Nothing. You're safe.
I love it.
Amy,
you.
Amy, we really appreciate you being a part of our very
Number
first
one.
5-day.
That's right. Not
And-
number 2, not number 3.
And the first place medalist
Yeah.
of the first intensive round robin. So, Amy, let's give it up for Amy.
Yeah.
Great job.
All right. There you go. You can send the next one in.
Awesome.
And while we wait for the next one, go ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
While we wait for the next one, we're just gonna, I don't know, I guess it's a good time to shout out to Selkirk here, our sponsor here.
Avalon, LA Gear,
and
Bodie Grips.
There you go.
Yeah.
And next in the tank here, we have
The tank herself.
Yeah, Nicole. Here you go, Nicole.
Hi.
Nicole, let's give it up.
Now, before we even talk about Nicole, all right, Amy was our first place winner, but Nicole right here actually didn't lose by much. She was our second place winner. They both had 5-1 records. So props to you because you killed it all week. Killed it all
thanks.
week.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So where are you from, Nicole, and why did you choose to come and train with Kate and I for a whole week?
Well, I'm from Colorado. I live near the Vail area, out on 70 acres, and
70 acres.
70 acres.
We can build like at
build-
least 70 courts there.
Dude, I'm barely even 70 pounds.
mountainous, but we can get a
Okay.
big old tractor out there and flatten it.
You have a court?
Not yet.
What?
Well, I moved out there to race dirt bikes. So
Well,
that's
what
why I
are we
needed
doing
70
here?
acres.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay. So from Colorado.
Well, I decided to do this one. My birthday was on Monday and my anniversary, so my husband was like, "Hey,
Wait a minute.
Happy
This
belated
one-
for
not-
both.
Not this
yeah,
past
it was.
Monday.
It was.
On
I
my-
drove here on my birthday.
Oh, we.
Oh my
drove
god.
here on my
Got it.
birthday.
Wow,
Yeah,
dedicated.
yeah, dedicated. Yeah,
Love it.
And so my husband was the one that said, "Well, now that you're addicted to pickleball, why don't you go to a pickleball camp for your birthday?" So this one kind of fell actually even on my birthday. So, and I'm now retired.
So wait, did
I
you
had
celebrate
5 days
on your Monday? On Monday did you celebrate your birthday or your birthday? Because I think you said
my birthday and anniversary? I said both.
Birthday.
Anniversary.
Birthday or
Birthday. Yeah.
okay, birthday.
That's what you say in Colorado.
Oh, she celebrated a birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually played pickleball with friends in Colorado and then
Nice.
drove here that
Damn.
week. Yeah.
What time did you get in on Monday?
Not too bad, like 8:30.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't
Is there a
terrible.
time difference?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
How far is that of a drive?
It was about 8.5 hours.
Okay, that's actually not terrible.
No.
That's not terrible. Okay. So pickleball court incoming.
Incoming, sure.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
So how did you find us, Nicole, and what motivated you to come?
Well,
was it?
obviously you do videos, and I've seen lots of your videos, and I've talked to other people that have taken a class with you, but again, mostly because it kind of fell on my birthday, and I was like 5 days, and honestly, the cost didn't really scare me because then in my mind I thought like this will be more planned out, and there's 12 people, and if 12 people are coming up with that kind of money, they're all going to be dedicated, and it proved to be true. So
Awesome.
it's worth it.
That's
All right,
awesome.
so there's a lot of questions we can get to, but we're gonna ask you one. So in your opinion, everyone has their answers, but what was the most valuable part of the entire intensive? I know there's a lot to pick from, and how has it helped your game, like as you move forward?
Yeah. Well, for me, footwork. Because I did have lots of people when I got to Arizona this winter. We have a place in Arizona too,
Oh, cool.
where a lot of people were saying to me like, "You got to move your feet," or "No, yeah, you got to move your feet. You got to move your feet." But that's all they told me.
Right.
They really didn't tell me how to move my feet. So I thought, well, I am moving my feet, but I was really just taking one lunge to the left versus shuffling and then the creating space. So
Yeah.
I've by no means mastered it. I'm not even close. But now I see where the shuffling of the feet, even stepping back, it's not just side to side, stepping back. So the footwork, because it is the foundation and the start of everything, just like when I teach dirt biking. You got to have balance. Your body position has to be in the right place dirt biking. And even on a dirt bike, it doesn't mean that it's always perfectly this way. Sometimes when the terrain changes, it might be forward or backwards, but it's really the same with pickleballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
You said that you came in watching a lot of videos, and I actually get this a lot, but I want you to kind of explain it to some others listening. The difference between just watching, like we have a lot of free videos online, kid, and for those of you who watch us, we really appreciate it. But the difference between working on us hands-on, Nicole, and just watching a video, what can you say about that?
Because I do better in person, so I can watch the videos, but then I don't have anybody to critique me, and in a positive way. So I can literally sit there and think that I'm doing, top spin technique right, and I'm not.
Right.
So coming here and then being able to have you guys demonstrate it, and then watch, and then give us the feedback that I needed. That's the difference. You can watch a video all day long, but if you don't have feedback, you're not going to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, we really appreciate it, Nicole, and I know you're driving back today.
Yeah, well, I'll go part of the way, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where
so
you gonna
nice thing
stop?
about in a Sprinter van, you just like, oh, pull over here.
Oh yeah. You can just not fall asleep, huh? Is there like a little bed back there?
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Oh,
So
wow.
I've got a bed, a cooking, microwave, refrigerator,
Wow.
air
Nice.
conditioning.
I need me one of those.
You do.
Well, again,
Forget an apartment.
yeah,
Love it.
Nicole,
Yeah.
we really appreciate you.
For sure.
And honestly, this group was probably Kaden and I's most fun that we've had teaching a whole group. I mean, we literally spent 5 full days with you, and we couldn't pick a better group.
I agree.
Second place winner right there.
Yeah, I know.
Proud of you. Great job.
First winner,
Great job.
first loser. What?
Not by much.
Thanks, Nicole.
Thanks, Nicole.
All right. Well, Kaden, that was, this is kind of a last minute podcast, but we're kind of doing this just to, come on in, man. We're kind of doing this just to, let the viewers in on what it's kind of like training with us and things like that.
It's a fun experience, I think, not only for, the people that we get to work with, but even for us. Like, don't get me wrong, these 5 days were tiring, but like every day I left, like, God, like this is just so much fun, and this group was absolutely incredible. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Speaking of the group, we have another player and intensive E.
Really?
Another one here.
Oh,
Ricardo.
What's up, Ricardo?
Flores.
Hey guys.
What's up?
A little higher.
A little bit closer. A little bit closer. There you go.
Ricardo, why don't you give the viewer? Where are you from, and who did you come with?
I am from the Detroit area, and I came with my dad on this intensive.
Awesome. So the very first kind of father-son deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you. So your dad actually, Ricardo, came to one of my 2-day intensives, and then now he came back with you. So this is your first ever working with myself and also Kaden. Just overall experience. What was it like?
Yeah, I think it was awesome. Like, I felt kind of stuck where I was as a player, and I was looking for like a good coach, good coaches, good teachers, because I'm a teacher myself, so I really resonate with good coaches, and I think that's the most important part. And I definitely feel unstuck now.
Awesome.
I've got a lot of things I know I need to work on and try to get more consistent.
Yeah. Can I know what was like your dad's sales pitch to get you to come to the 5-day? Because obviously he took the 2 days, so he kind of knew what to expect kind of doing the 5-day, but what was he telling you like to get you to get your butt out here?
Yeah, he sent me the Jordan's email blast that had the info about it. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. I'd already seen some of your videos.
Oh, awesome.
I'm a lot, like on YouTube a lot. So like definitely one of the people I watch. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Like 5 days. That sounds like better than just like a 1-day or 2-day type thing. Really get in the meat of the game.
Yeah.
And it was a big price tag, but I thought, I think it's worth it. And it totally was. So
awesome.
They didn't have to do too much.
Didn't sound too convincing, honestly. I mean, it sounds like it said enough. So props to you for writing a good email.
Yeah, because I knew I wanted to improve my game, and I wanted to, like I said, I felt stuck, and I think the way you talked about it, this was like, this is exactly, I think, what I need.
That's awesome, man. I forgot, Ricardo, have you been or done any other camps or anything like that?
So no other camps, just an occasional like semi-private with a local pro in the Michigan area, but nothing like this. No.
All right.
Who's the local pro?
What's his name? I forget his name right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quality.
It's all right.
No, that's great. No,
It's all right. Now, Ricardo, one of the things that we were really excited for, we've been planning this for months out, but, picking the right people for this group all at the same skill level, so that it's very, that's one of the most important things when it comes to like learning. You go to a lot of these camps, like in clinics that, that I know of and I hear students go to, and it's, the teaching could be okay, but it's very generalized, but also a big, negative is like not having the levels close. As we have finished and recapped the week, saved the tournament for the last day, why don't you give the listeners and viewers a little, just a little insight on what it was like with all the players and the competitiveness as you guys are learning and playing.
I think you did a great job. I think no one stood out as like, wow, they're so much better. Or on the opposite end, no one was like, oh my God, they're so bad. Like, you guys just need to work with them the entire time. And that like took away from like any other time we could have spent with you. I think it was pretty level across the board. I think the tournament was really close and that showed right there. So I think it was think it was a nice balance there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And third place. Third place.
That's right. Our third place winner right here.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna get Ricardo to.
No, I want
gold,
that first
man.
place.
I know.
I want that first place.
I know.
Anything? I don't know. Lastly, before I don't know who's else out there if your dad's gonna come in or not, but any just last thing that I don't know you want to shout out or tell the viewers.
I think if you're on the fence about the 5-day, I think you should do it. I think it's game changing for your game. Getting to work with these two was amazing, and hands down, I would do it again. I'm already got my mind spinning about when I should do this again after I get more consistent and just get more drills in.
Yeah, like I said to the whole group, one of the things we're gonna do in the next couple of weeks is send out the action plans. We did a lot of slow-mo, and there's gonna be analysis, and we recorded a good amount of the games on the tournament, which we're gonna be analyzing and breaking down for you guys as we send you home with those too. But Ricardo,
It's the man right here. It's the man.
thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Yeah, it was great.
And he's from the Bay Area, so he's even cooler.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, he lived in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
All right,
But close enough.
Who's out? Who else is out there? Just your dad. I don't know. You can ask him if he wants to do it. If not, that's totally cool. There you go. There you go, folks. I don't know. What do you want to? What do we got, Kaden? What do we got?
I can't lie, I'm like super tired, but this week was a ton of fun. I do wish I drilled a little bit more after the intensive each day, but
We drilled a couple times. But
yeah, but
was,
it was a lot of work. I can't lie, but it was all worth it. And like the setup, getting to meet everybody, it was just such an incredible experience. Not only as a coach, but just as another guy. Like all of these people that took this intensive, they were great people. I gave away a couple of paddles that I kind of need, but hey, they're such great people. I wanted to do something nice for them. So when you ask me where my paddles go, now you know.
Yeah, but anyways, folks, this was kind of just like a last minute thing. Kaden, just a couple more minutes. What have you been going? We obviously summer break, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Kaden's playing a lot of tournaments. We're here. Actually, my wife and my family are here in Boise, Idaho, kind of vacationing, also doing intensives. But what do you got going on the next couple for the summer?
I'm actually flying home tonight, and I get to sleep in my own bed tonight, which will be great. And then tomorrow I'm on the road to San Clemente. I'm playing in the PPA Orange County Cup
with Anik
Lohani again. So hopefully we get the Johns brothers again.
Yeah.
Except hopefully not. I don't know. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I kind of want it. I can't lie. I kind of do want it. But no, I'm excited to play with Anik. My sister just moved to San Diego to be a dentist. She just graduated from dental school, so I'm going to go visit her after my tournament is done. And then I'm actually going to be going to Chicago for a little vacation.
All right, man.
And then I will be back in Idaho for intensive number 2.
There you go. If you guys want any information on the intensives that we do, you will get and guarantee the highest level of coaching. And as you heard there, they're coming out fresh. I mean, they must be exhausted.
I know. If I'm tired, imagine what they've been on the court literally hitting balls for hours.
Just got off the court.
Yeah.
So
and they were troopers. These people, I'm not kidding. I thought maybe for sure need more breaks or by day 4 or 5 they'd be like, oh, I'm just so tired, but these people showed up day in, day out with a smile on their face and worked their asses off.
Yeah, so shout out to everyone there. If you want any information on that, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. We'd love to work with you, on the court, and we'll see you in the next pod. See you guys.